Hi everybody, my name is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here. This is my second Flosstube video, so if you are interested in seeing more of these or learning more about stitching in general, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. I also do lifestyle and cleaning videos, recipes and organization, downsizing and simplifying your life. So if any of that interests you, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. What I am working on today is a set of Christmas blocks. This is a pattern that I made up probably, well, more than 25 years ago. I can't tell you precisely, but more than 25 years ago. And I created this pattern when I was trying to find something unique and different to make for my mom or to give my mom for Christmas. And so I created this set of Christmas blocks. When I first started this, I don't think I truly understood what the time commitment was or what was really going to be required to complete this set of blocks, but I did get them done and I gave them to my mom for Christmas and she was absolutely thrilled. I'll enclose a photograph of her blocks here. As I said, she's had them for over 25 years, and the photograph that I will share with you is where she chose to display them this year in her assisted living apartment. So they have lasted a good long time and they are cherished by her and she absolutely loves them. I will say the modification that I have made to her blocks, and I'll also include a set of or a photograph of the blocks that I have here in my home that we display each year. Hers have the lettering on both sides because she had a very large living room and she displayed them in a variety of places. A couple times they were on the kitchen table, a couple times they were on her coffee table, and you could see them from both the front and the back. So not knowing where she was going to display them, I did the lettering so you could read Merry Christmas from either side. That is not something I ever did again. Numbers are not my thing, people. I just have to tell you that numbers are not my thing. And it was a struggle for me to figure out what went where to make sure that the letters were on the right block so they corresponded with the appropriate letter on the other side, but also so that they were placed properly when I was stitching them. So it was by far the most ambitious thing I had ever done, and I never ever did another set of blocks with letters on both sides, nor will I ever do that again. And I have to laugh because when we displayed them this year, when we set up my mom's Christmas decorations at her assisted living apartment, Mom and I struggled to get them to where you could read them the same way. After a few years, Mom put them on her mantle in the above the fireplace. So there was never a need for her to worry about what was on the other side. So she just spelled out Merry Christmas on the front and never worried about what was on the back. So we had quite the laughing time as we tried to make sure that this said Merry Christmas on both sides and everything was spelled correctly. Now, those of you that read detailed cross-stitch patterns are probably just shaking your head like, what? That's not hard at all. For us, it was. For us, it was quite the challenge. It led to a lot of hilarity and a lot of giggling and a lot of head shaking, but you know what? That's my world, so I'm not going to pretend it didn't happen. It was pretty hysterical. We did get it done, but again, I will never make another set of blocks that requires letters on both sides. So what I'm doing here, I don't know how much I said earlier, but what I'm doing here is stitching on 11 count plastic canvas, and I'm doing the outside borders. We're just hanging around. This is on the weekend. Phil and I are just hanging around watching a movie. If you're not familiar with my husband, he is Stitchin Grandpa, so check him out. He's got a YouTube channel and he's just amazingly talented. He cross-stitch, he quilts, he cooks, he will occasionally do laundry. He does just about everything. So I'm very fortunate to have him around. But we were just hanging around stitching and watching movies. I did have to remove the audio from the clip because we were watching superhero movies in preparation, I'm sure, to go see Avengers at the movie theater at some point in time. But we were watching the movies and they're loud and explosive, and we also had the windows open, and there are several small children who live across the street from us, there's like 4 houses in a row, 3 or 4 houses in a row that all have small kids. It was a nice day and they were all out yelling and screaming and whooping and hollering. So we had to remove the video so you could actually listen to me and see what I was doing. So I'm just going to put some music on here and let you guys stitch along with me as you watch what I'm doing, and we'll get together and make some progress on our works in progress. I'm holding the little piece of yarn from the previous thread under my finger, and I'll capture a little bit of this new thread under there also, and then as I stitch, I'll just stitch so that the loops capture that and trap it underneath each stitch to secure it into place. And after I get 3 or 4 stitches in place, then I'll just cut off the excess. And the biggest part of this process right here, starting another row, is to remember to make sure the stitches are going the same direction. I can't tell you how many times, particularly when I first started making these blocks, that I didn't pay attention to how I was stitching, and one row would not be stitched the same direction as the row before it or the row after it, and that used to just drive me crazy. So if you're beginning this process, that's just something to watch for, to make sure that your stitches are going in the same direction, if indeed that's the way you want them to go. I feel like I made some good progress today on these Christmas blocks. I'm hoping to have several sets of these done before the 2019 holiday season, so wish me luck on that. It's actually quite a bit of work to get accomplished, but I think I'm up to it. I think I can get it done. You guys, let me know what your work in progress is. What are your whips? What do you got going on in the pipeline? Leave me some comments down below and hook up with me on Instagram. I'd love to see some photos of your work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. You guys have a great day. We'll talk soon, okay?